Back again.
Yeah, welcome back to Hell on Earth.
Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright. Back in the case. Larry is just opened his big fucking mouth.
Yes, he's fucking stupid. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question.
Oh no, that wasn't.
You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh, he went. What do I do?
Stop him from answering.
Fucking...
This is the funny one. Yeah.
I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog.
Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. I was a little too wasted.
You don't remember? I bet you were doing the what do you kids call it these days? Mary Jane?
The Chronic?
The Chronic? Oh yeah, I listened to Dr. Dre. I know about it. Well then we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Oh, it's the...
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
There's by the way, just for your enjoyment and the viewers at home who don't know shit about Ace Attorney and aren't watching, honestly, no, I don't even want to say. Just fucking censor it every time I say it. Raindrop. Censor it with this. Okay, that's your soundbite. For those who aren't watching that either. Almost every character's name in this game, their name is a pun. It's very entertaining to like find the puns. Like this guy's name is Winston Payne, and then you'll see the name of the witness, Cindy Stone. You know,
Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Oh, they're chatting, dude. They're chatting.
Order! Order in the fucking court! Shit! I wasn't supposed to say that. Now, Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Alright, here we go. Gameplay time, baby.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's apartment. That's definitely a believable alibi. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Frank Sawit.
Oh, this is the dude I played in the beginning.
Yeah, this is so in this game, like most Ace Attorney games, you see who the murderer is in the tutorial case, and then for the rest of the game it's mystery. This game, the first two cases you see, the rest of the game is mystery. I like the mystery parts more. So
I'm gonna do my painfully obvious I'm a fucking evil guy voice that I did in the beginning.
Okay.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sod, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness
Witness's
testimony.
account.
Witness's account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment.
It's fucking eavesdropping, dickhead.
Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and
Says
found
that, bro. That is exactly
quailed.
someone with that voice. That's a word they would use, bro. I quailed in fright.
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Well, shit.
Oh, I mean, that's pretty, like, full.
Yeah, it's like...
Alright, get the guards ready.
Yeah, line him up.
Is the wall clean?
It's over. Wipe down the wall.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
That's you.
Oh,
freak.
yeah, shit.
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the apartment. That was a different fucking voice.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a
He
blackout?
has like multiple personality disorder. It's just 3 different prosecutors. Yes, Your Honor. There's a 4th one now. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Perusal?
Blackout record.
Perusal.
Okay.
Noon to 6 p.m.
Now, Mr. Wright,
Yes.
Yes! He's like, yeah!
Yes, Your Honor.
He's like ready to fight.
you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor.
Right, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Did you not go to school? You just exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Oh my god, your client's gonna die. I mean, if your client was innocent, then the witness must have clearly lied. I shouldn't have to explain this. You're a fucking lawyer. Or, I mean, unless he's guilty, in which case, yeah, he
How do I
deserves
prove
to
he's
get
not?
shot. I just told you, prove that they're lying. I don't...
Fuck gets up and leaves.
Can I go to the potty break, Your Honor? There's bound to be a contradiction in there. The court record and the witness testimony. And once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face like a dick.
Okay.
Just be a big fucking dick.
Dude, it's the R1 button again.
Yeah, just hit the R1 button. You
That's-
know the one, right?
Yeah, everyone said, yeah, just hit the fucking R1. Dude, I can't get in my fucking car. I can't find the keys. Nah, just hit the R1 button.
The
You'll be all right.
R1 button. Oh yeah. So yes, basically what Mia said. You find what he's lying. L1. So L1 is pressing. You don't have to do that yet because there is an obvious lie. L1 pressing gets you more information. Sometimes if there is no lie, you want to press to get more information. R1 is present, and then you pick the piece of evidence that you have that you think contradicts the specific statement in the testimony. So you can go through it, read it to yourself, you think, and you try to find out what he's lying.
Okay, so I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Okay.
Yeah, how can he prove that it was half open?
Cindy, his autopsy report. I mean, all they really have is autopsy report, passport, blackout record. Building was out 6 p.m. I mean,
I know it is. Like I'm like the. I want to set this up like I'm like the help system, but I'm only doing this like 3 times a case. Because I like solving the puzzles like the biggest fun in the game.
thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Okay.
With his third eye.
Then I lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I coiled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Okay. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. And this was the part, I know they talked about the blackout record and shit.
Yeah, which it makes sense, I think. Maybe not.
Is there a way to like...
No. If there's more information on it, there'll be a way to check more information. That's all it is.
Okay.
Right there. It just says blackout from noon to 6.
Nearby park and found a public phone. Okay. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
I wish there was like face cams for this. My face during this would be mad funny. I'm just like making faces during specific things. Because I know what it is. I bet you like half the one viewer knows what it is too, and he's just like, he's like
slapping his fucking knee.
he's like, you fucking idiot!
The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant lying right over there.
It was right there!
Must be a contradiction. Actually, correct the iron button or something. Then fine. Okay.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
Just my big tip is be knowledgeable of the evidence you have. Because if you're not entirely knowledgeable of the evidence you have, you're gonna start to fall in this trap where you just check each thing and you might tunnel vision or you do it. Whereas if you have a blanket knowledge of what the evidence you have, odds are you will see the contradiction instantly.
So we know we have Cindy's autopsy report. She died of blunt trauma. Life time of death 4 p.m. Okay. Okay. Time of death was 4 p.m. But he said it was 1 p.m. There's that. So I might try that. But
If you think that's the one, then do it.
yeah, I'm gonna try that.
You have like 8 penalties still.
Thinking a stranger, I looked inside the apartment. Then
all
I
the way
saw
at
her
the
lying
end.
there dead. Yeah. Quailed in fright. Said to go inside.
It's
Gotta
after
call
the park
police.
line. The phone, so he went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Okay, I'll fucking present this shit. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes.
Yeah,
It was 1
dude,
p.m. for certain.
When you went
Well,
over the 1 p.m. thing and you like went right over the fucking autopsy and you looked at the fucking blackout thing, my face was doing this like fucking like eyebrow raise, like, oh my god, we're gonna be here for a minute.
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Hey, it's my first time playing it.
I know.
You can't
I know.
fucking you can't doubt me either, dude.
I know. Frankly, Frank
Yeah.
saw it.
Frankly.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that. Oh,
That's why I was doing that voice earlier.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe.
He was pretty odd.
Mr. Sword, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, right? You did your fucking job.
Do what
That's
you
all
want
you
to
have to do. I point out it's so easy. Lies always beget more lies, as they say. Like you lying on the bar exam. Bro, the soundtrack to this game is fucking fire.
I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Testimony 2. The time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
Oh, he's schizophrenic. Alright.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
It also told me to kill her.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
And the judge is sitting there. Judge is like, oh, you know, that kind of makes sense. All right,
I see.
get the guns again.
You heard a voice saying that I'm...
It's like they have the guns like pointed at fucking Larry while he's sitting there, and every time he's like, get them again, and they're like raising and lowering them throughout the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
thing.
and then when the objection happens, like,
He's like, oh, put them
Yeah,
down.
put them down. Put them down. Hold on.
Wait,
Let
up,
me hear this shit.
up.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
I've got this one.
Okay, so cross-examination again.
see if you know it. Remember, if you can't find anything straight up, you press.
So before we go, I'm gonna fucking look at what we have again. Time of death, laws of blood due to drama. Statue of the thinker, it's rather heavy. Victim apparently arrived from her parents 7:30 the day before the murder. Electricity in Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. And he said that he saw a taped recording on there.
I mean, I think he did. You know,
It
it might be a portable TV.
When I heard, it was probably something coming from the television. Okay, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Do you have to like pull out the evidence at the specific part where they?
Yeah, normally that's what it is. Because normally there will be a specific part that is
Okay.
ours.
Must have been watching a video or tape program.
That's that. If
Can
you're
I-
following that line of thought, I would probably use
Yeah,
it on that one.
I was gonna say maybe I'll just whip it out here.
Yeah. And you know you got it right when the audio cuts.
Hold it right there, you fucking... The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Oh, shit. Like, how the
You
fuck...
couldn't have heard a television or a video.
He's saying that, he's like, how the fuck did I forget about the fucking blackout?
Yeah, he's like, fucking... Third Eye, you're failing me. It's like, my fault, bro.
His Sharingan.
Yeah.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sword?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
Maybe we should have a trial on that, too.
Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sword, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sword. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Honestly, I'm keeping you around because I really want to see someone get shot.
Yeah, he's like, I woke up at 6 a.m. today.
Actually,
It looked like a clear-cut case.
I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
Wait, you said the clock is a murder weapon?
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot, dude!
That must have been what I
saw.
This fucking guy.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Phoenix is just sitting
Gladly.
there like, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, this what the fuck?
Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time.
Speed
I
up.
saw it.
Yeah, there was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. Okay, you fucking genius guy. This fucking guy.
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Cornered, baby.
What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sawt.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock,
Why am I losing the voice?
I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Honestly, I think I'm gonna just fucking say yes. Because what I'm thinking of now is like, if it is a clock and you have to touch it to tell the time, wouldn't you have to like touch it to fucking tell the time?
If that's your thought process, yeah. Also, keep in mind, Phoenix is like the king of like bluffing and stalling for time. That develops in this game, but the next two games, that's a character trait already established. So when in doubt, if there's an option to keep it going, keep the clock running, bro.
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it with his hand.
Yeah.
Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Like a fucking idiot. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he...
And speaking of clocks, we're almost out of time. So next time on Hell on Earth,
Next time,
we'll
dude.
find out if he knew the victim or went into the apartment.
Awesome.
Maybe they had like lunch together or something. I don't know.